Judge Judy Slayer, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're in the pre-show right now. I'm still typing the tweet of that I'm going live. Rolf with the resub! Ayo! Hi, Rolf. How's it going? I love you very much. Thank you so much for the resub for 10 months. Jeebus Lorenzo. Also, the camera's not on because I'm still typing out the tweet and stuff. I'm just like, I'll just start now. No one shows up in the first couple minutes anyway. Oh, no, people are showing up. Dang, see. I love y'all so much. I hope you're doing well, Rolf. What is it? What am I looking up here? I'm looking up something. Oh yeah, I was writing the tweet. I'm losing my mind. There we go. I finally done it. I finally sent the tweet. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I hope I sound okay, by the way, because the last stream I did, I sounded really blown out. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know what's going on with my mic. But I was like really loud for some reason. And I don't know why. Oh boy, anyways. Hello, it is me, I'm here. I'm here in the flesh. In the flesh and blood. How's everyone doing? I hope y'all are doing okay. All I'm waiting for, like, I've been sick recently. I had an ear infection and stuff, not great, but I'm getting better. I'm already like halfway through the medication, so hopefully in 5 more days I'll be all good. But I'm already so much better than I was a couple days ago. Like a couple days ago I was like dying on the inside. It was terrible. Bacterial infections are no joke. But antibiotics are like magic. Magic potions. You take them and immediately it's like, I'm now 20 times better. It's amazing. I'm so glad they exist. As somebody who gets infections a lot. But anyways, since we don't want to sit here talking about me being sick, I've been writing lots of articles, doing a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm excited to be playing more of this game. It's been a week. I always forget what happens until we start playing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we did last time. I'm still waiting for Neo The World Ends With You to come out on the Epic Game Store. Because Square Enix says that that game is coming to the Epic Game Store, and yet every single time I check the Epic Game Store, it's not there. And I'm like, summer is literally about to be over. We're in the last days of summer. Where is it? Square, please. Please tell me. Where is the game? I want to play it, and I don't have a Switch. I mean, I technically do, but I doubt a game that just came out is gonna work on the Switch emulator. Maybe it would surprise me. Maybe if I did, it would work. Who knows? Who knows, indeed. But yeah, so I'm still waiting for that game to come out. Gotta write a bunch of articles this week because I only wrote a couple the past 2 weeks because I was sick and wasn't feeling well. And so I'll hopefully catch up this week by writing some more articles than I was before. Now that I'm feeling better and not dying on the inside. Like, you would think that just, you know, a little sickness is not enough to get you to stop working, but it is. It really is. Just feeling like a little bit bad can distract you enough to not wanting to do any work. I was like, nah. I still wrote 4 articles last week, but it was like, the struggle was real. Thank you, Rolf. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. The doctor legit prescribed me 3 different medications. And I'm already through 2 of them. Because, like, the first 2 were kind of to help, like, the beginning stages. And then the last is, like, the main med. And the main medicine, of course, being the antibiotic amoxicillin that I take. Because I can't take the later antibiotics because I'm allergic to them. So I gotta get the old kind, so they're like giant horse pills. They're like this big. And that's what I've had to take ever since I was a child. every time I have a bacterial infection, it's like time to take these giant horse pills because I can't take the other kind because I'm allergic. So yeah, I take those, and the other things they gave me some steroids, and it was basically I take 3 of these steroid meds like once per day for 5 days, and yesterday was the last day, and then the last thing was like eardrops that you like put in your ear, and today is the last day that I have to take those, so then it will just be finishing up with the amoxicillin and all that. Are we gonna get swole, Anya? Heck yeah, that's what's happening. I'm gonna have buff muscles for days. I'm gonna suplex Azure the next time he tries to come and fight me. But yeah, I've had steroids before. And actually, steroids saved me not too long ago because I took them for when I had my wisdom teeth removed. And the doctor was just like, it's gonna hurt a lot, so you need to have like codeine, which is narcotic, to help deal with the pain. And I'm like, I have history in my family of not dealing well with narcotics. I've never done well with downers ever in my life. I've always been an upper person. I'm like, I already react badly to alcohol and stuff most of the time, so I doubt that reacting to a narcotic is going to be any good either. But the doctor was like adamant that I needed to have some codeine because otherwise it would hurt too much or whatever. And so the first day I was like taking codeine, and then like I had like this weird reaction where like I couldn't control my body and it was like twitching, like in a seizure type thing. And I think the only reason why it didn't affect my brain was because I took some, like, what was also prescribed to me was steroids, and I think it like covered the line of my brain so that the narcotic didn't enter my brain, so it only affected my body. And I'm like, ooh, dodged a bullet, all because of the steroids, let's go. And since then I've never had a narcotic. Literally the rest of the time that I was dealing with the wisdom teeth stuff, I just use Motrin, which is the like big dose ibuprofen, like the stronger version of ibuprofen, and that was enough. Like I was like, you know what, this isn't that bad. I was mostly just irritated with it because, you know, when it's healing, you can't eat whatever you want. So I was having to eat like lots of peanut butter and stuff because I couldn't have regular food. And that it was mostly irritating rather than painful, like a lot of people try and make it out to be, at least in my opinion. But then again, maybe I just have high pain tolerance compared to some. Hi Azure, welcome to the stream. I love you so much, Azure. You're the bomb. Diggydom.com. I hope you had a good night's sleep. Welcome. It's not your turn to die. I won't let you. Peanut butter is peanut butter is good. And actually, like, that wasn't the problem necessarily, because peanut butter actually saved me during that time. Because, you know, every single time because the wisdom teeth was not the only time I've ever had mouth surgery. I've had several mouth surgeries in the past, and each and every time, like, doctors try and make it seem like a fun thing, like, oh, you'll be able to just have ice cream and stuff for days because you won't be able to have regular food. But let me tell you, that sucks. That sucks. Because if you can't, like, when you have it, like, you're gonna miss regular food. You're gonna miss being able to just eat some chicken or, like, eat anything, really. Like, yes, ice cream is good, but ice cream isn't filling. Like, when you eat ice cream, it doesn't make you full. It doesn't make you feel like, oh, I had a meal. You just feel still like you're hungry. And so I remember every single time what I would end up doing is I would eat lots of peanut butter, because peanut butter, of course, is something that's, you know, soft, you don't have to chew it or anything, and it's easy to eat, and it also fills you up because it's peanuts, and that means lots of protein. So that's good. And I also remember, like, lots of people go, oh, Anya, why do you like Kentucky Fried Chicken so much? Like, the food isn't that good. And I'm like, yeah, it's not, but it's like one of the only food places that I could eat at during those times when my mouth was, like, in trouble, because, you know, I could just get, like, their mashed potatoes and mac and cheese and just eat that, and it would, like, save my life so many times. So I now kind of consider it like a comfort food, in that it's like, oh, here's something I can eat even when I can't eat anything else, you know? So I usually ate a lot of that as well during those days. Yeah, it does suck, Rolf. Hi, Doodle! Hello! Welcome to the stream. I love you so much, Doodle. You're the best. Hello! Doodle, you're amazing. Also, guys, please let me know how the audio is, because I feel like last stream, listening back on it, my audio was kind of blown out, in my opinion. I felt like I was way too loud. And I just want to fix that if it sounds bad. Heck yeah. I feel that literally just ate a tub of Ben & Jerry's after being pretty full from dinner. It didn't matter at all. It's so true. You can just eat ice cream and it doesn't do anything. Like, I love Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's is my favorite ice cream, actually. Like, it's my #1 ice cream. Anytime I get Ben & Jerry's, I'm just like, this is the best. For the VN streams, the audio is way too loud. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just because I'm talking with everybody else, like, I guess, and, like, all the crazy stuff that happens, I get, like, louder than normal. Maybe I should, like, maybe I should turn myself down on VN streams, just because of how loud I get during them. Because I guess I just don't get as loud otherwise. Everyone sounds like they're at max volume. That also might be because I I turned everybody up because of that one time where no one could be heard for some reason. But I could always, like, turn everyone down. But yeah, I'm glad the audio sounds okay now, though. But yeah, I think, let me know, y'all, if the audio is ever too loud or anything, and I can mess with it and fix it. And I think during visual novel nights, I might turn down the audio at first. Normally, Angel is there to, like, check the audio, but she wasn't there last time, and so it was a big sad moment. But at least everyone could still be heard, and I guess that's the most important part, even if it was blasting. It would have been bad if it was the opposite, like it was that one time, where literally everyone was, like, silent as mice. Like, that was bad. That was actually bad. Yeah, I know, like, there's a lot of calories, but it's, like, empty calories. Like that one Melina Martinez song where she's, like, just filled with empty calories. Well, okay, the effect comes later on the scale, yeah. Well, I don't know. It depends, though, Rolf, because what I've learned over the years is, like, really, food is, like, there's this idea that, oh, if you eat only certain foods, you'll be good. You know, like, you're not gonna get fat, you're not gonna have this or that, but that's not really true because everybody has different metabolisms, and that's, like, the big thing is, like, how good your metabolism is. Some people can eat, like, a full entire chocolate cake and it does not register at all in their body because, like, their body just burns it so fast. And then there's other people who can literally, like, eat only good food and still struggle with, like, high cholesterol and stuff. Like, it's really hard to say because it's mostly about, like, what your body is like. Because different people need different things. And that also leads to, like, different body types and all that jazz. Indeed. I wish I could bring Data and be like, in front of the camera. But yeah, it varies per person. Yeah, it's all about kind of finding what works best for you. And also acknowledging that too much of anything is a bad thing. Like, people try and be like, oh, if you shouldn't eat this food because if you have too much of it, it causes problems. Like, if you have too much of anything, it causes too much problems. If I only ate celery for the rest of my life, I would probably die from not having other foods in my body. Like, it's all about finding a good balance. Data was sleeping on his blankie downstairs. He has a specific blankie that he loves very much. He never sent us Data pics anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Azure. Yeah, simple answer is eat varied, don't eat too much, exercise. Yeah, balance is the key. It's true. It's very true. And also medications are a big thing too, because certain meds also can make you, like, either skinnier or not. And it doesn't necessarily mean, like, you're doing anything wrong. It's just that's how the body chemistry is working at that time. Yeah, it's never easy. But yeah, I should send more Data pics. Data is a good boy. I love him very much. And Data is, he's actually doing so much better than he used to be. Like, he actually, like, is way healthier. Because I don't know how much I've talked about this, but when we got Data, it was revealed that he is, like, sick. And actually, if we didn't adopt him, he probably would have died from, like, malnutrition and stuff, because, like, he had this issue where he was dealing with a lot of bacterial problems, and thus was, like, constantly having diarrhea all the time, and that's why he was, like, really skinny. And also, like, even though he looked like a kitten, the doctor's like, he's probably not a kitten really anymore. He's probably older than he looks. It's just because of the malnutrition, because he's sick and stuff, like he just wasn't growing. But now he's like a full-grown cat. He's, you know, really healthy, and he actually poops normally now, unlike before. So we've really helped him a lot, but it's been like a lot of giving him proper meds and proper food and stuff to help him. But yeah, if we didn't get him though as a kitten, it probably wouldn't be good. But yeah, like we give him meds and stuff like every day. I am just large and I like to be big. Heck yeah, Doodle, that's awesome. That's awesome, Doodle. Heck yeah. All body types are good as long as you're healthy. Yeah, I gained 25 kilos on antidepressants years back. Yeah, I gained lots of weight after I started taking my Zoloft, which is antidepressant, anxiety meds. Though for me, it was mostly because I think it's less like specifically the meds for me and more about the fact that I used to be super skinny when I was not taking meds, full on anxiety. I used to be so skinny that doctors would say that I was like underweight all the time when I was younger. And it wasn't because I was like trying to be, it was because I just wasn't hungry. Like because of my anxiety, I had big acid reflux problems, and so I always felt like full even though I wasn't. So I would usually eat like one meal a day and that's it. Like I would eat lunch and then I would be like, I'm good for the whole day. And so I didn't really eat much. And even when I had a meal, I would usually eat very little compared to what a lot of other people could eat. Like I would go to a restaurant and I could only eat like half a meal or whatever. But now, after I started taking anxiety meds, like I can eat full meals now. I used to never be able to do that. I can eat meals several times a day, full meals. And so I gained a lot of weight because of that. But I think that's okay. Like, cause now I'm like eating normally. I came really close to adopting a cat last week, but the owner changed their mind about getting rid of her. Yeah. Are you still gonna look to adopt one? Yeah, I'm looking, but there's not that much choice, which is good in a way, but still, yeah. I hope you find one, Rolf. I hope you find a lovable cat to add to your family. Cats are great. I love cats so much. Cats are so cute. Cats are definitely my second favorite animal. Like, of course, foxes, number one, but cats are also pretty good. No, you, Azure. No, you. And that's a fact, no, you. No, you. Mah. Yeah, I know. I swear that when y'all asked that, or I asked you guys that, my brain was like, my favorite animal is a cat. Like, legit. My brain, like, legitimately thought that my favorite animal was a cat. And then Angel was like, foxes. And I'm like, Angel's right. My favorite animal is a fox. I can't believe I forgot this fact about myself. But it really, I feel like that was a good indication of how bad my memory is. The fact that I can forget intrinsic facts about my own self. Like, if I can forget stuff about myself, like, it shouldn't really come as a surprise that I forget about other people, even though I love them very much. Because I love all of y'all so much, but my brain sucks. I have a very bad memory. Remember when Zach thought that I was juuling on stream? Like, thought I was vaping? Like, that this was a vape? Smoke clouds coming up. That was a good time. Definitely a fave moment from the visual novel stream. Zach being like, is that a jewel? And I'm like, no, that's my straw. Yeah, ripping fat hits, so true. Oh my gosh, that stream killed me. So I've decided that if I am posting videos to YouTube of like past streams, I'm not gonna do the thing I was doing where I would literally comb through an entire stream and put all the good moments together, because that takes like 5 million years to do. So I think from now on what I'll do is I'll like make like a 5 or 10 minute video with like some like either of a really good long moment or several good moments that are short, and just put that on YouTube and have like at the end like check out the stream if you want the full experience or whatever, so that it's not that long. But I don't even know when I'll have time to do even that much with the writing and stuff, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Because I definitely, there's a couple moments from the latest VOD that I would definitely put in a video, like the Garen Ganon scene with Zach and everyone thinking I was Julian live on stream, and finally the Kool-Aid stuff. I think all that should be in a video. Yeah, it's going pretty well, Azure. The one sad thing was I was only able to do like 4 articles the past 2 weeks because I was sick, and my sickness made it so that I wasn't writing as much as I wanted to because I just didn't feel like it. But hopefully this week I'll be able to get back to writing 5 each week. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe just like showing a segment of the Kool-Aid stuff would be good. I forgot what part killed me, but that stream took 5. I was showing Angel the stream, and Angel's like, I'm kind of glad I wasn't there. Ripping vapes and eating weeds. Heck yeah, Rolf, eating the eads. But yeah, that's like, I was showing Angel also like my face about halfway through the stream, and you can see, just like with the E3 streams, you can see when my brain like was checking out. Like during the later part of the stream, like you just see me like sitting there playing the game, like my brain is disassociating right now. Like I feel like most of the conversations that happened during the second half, my brain didn't even comprehend like any of it, because I was just playing the game and tuning everything else out and like disassociating from my body. It was great. I only remember like snippets here and there, and that's it. Are you feeling better now? I am feeling better now. I was telling Rolf earlier that I've been taking lots of medications, and I'm actually done, because the doctor prescribed me 3 medications, but 2 of the 3 were only until like halfway through like the process. So like the amoxicillin, which is the main drug, which is like horse pills, because I'm amoxicillin, if you don't know, is an antibiotic, and I am allergic to the later antibiotics that are like small normal sized pills and stuff. So I gotta take amoxicillin, which is like the old antibiotic, which are like these giant horse pills. Like they're ginormous, and you gotta like swallow them in one go. And but I'm used to it at this point because I've been taking them ever since I was a kid. And so that I've been taking, and I'm about like halfway through that because it's for 10 days and it's already been 5 days. The other meds were also were for 5 days, so I'm done with pretty much both of those. And it was a steroid, taking 3 pills at once of the steroid once per day for 5 days, and then the drops, like I also had some ear drops that was for 5 days that were like meant to help clear it up as well. I'm allergic to, yeah, it's usually one or the other. It's usually you're allergic to amoxicillin, so you gotta take Zithromax or whatever, or you're allergic to Zithromax, so you gotta take like amoxicillin. Like it's usually one or the other, and you kind of find out when you're young, whenever you gotta take it the first time. Because, like, my sister, she has it the opposite, where she's allergic to amoxicillin. Whereas I can only take amoxicillin. AM3, that's wow. Also, horse pill sounds awful. Yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest, but I'm used to it at this point, because I've done it a lot. I've done it since I was a kid, so it's, like, not a big deal. And plus, like, I've said this before, but I love taking antibiotics in the sense that I feel it's kind of magical how fast they work. It's kind of the reason why they make sure to say, like, don't stop taking it until it's all gone. Because literally, as soon as you take, like, the first pill when you have a bacterial infection, it's, like, immediate. It's, like, night and day difference. Like, immediately you already feel, like, 20 times better just from that one pill. But you still gotta make sure to take it all the way through. Yeah, Alexander Fleming, I love that man. That man saved my life. Even though, like, it was completely by accident that he discovered antibiotics, but as my AP Bio teacher always said, was that yes, it was an accident, but it takes the right kind of person to see accidents and see the potential of them. Because yes, while it was an accident, only Alexander Fleming looked at it and was like, hey, wait, this actually means something, you know? Aside from when I had surgery a few years ago, I've never taken any type of, like, medications. I know I'm allergic to one of the painkillers they gave me post-surgery, but that's it. Yeah, I take a lot because I'm really prone to infections. Like, I get bacterial infections so easily, and I think it comes from my dad's side because he also gets bacterial infections really easily. And I think it comes from the fact that I have really bad allergies. Like I've stated before, I'm, like, allergic to, like, everything. And so because of that, my body is, like, constantly, like, inflamed most of the time. And that leads to easily getting infections. And so usually I would literally get a sinus infection at least once per year, if not twice per year. The longest I've ever gone without being sick was actually, like, last year. Like, I didn't get sick at all last year, and I think it was all because of staying at home for COVID. But this was literally the first time I've gotten sick in, like, over a year, which is, like, really long for me, because normally I get sick a lot. But I will say, if you ever do get a bacterial infection, taking that, like, even just taking the first pill is already, like, night and day difference. Like, every single time I've ever had an infection, like, as soon as I get it, it's like, now I'm all cleared up. Now I'm good. I'm alive. I'm free. Alexander Fleming, you saved my life. And that's why they're like, make sure you take all the pills. Because you literally do feel so much better after the first one. Like, you almost feel like you wouldn't need the rest, but you do need to take the rest, because then it'll just come back and probably stronger than before. But yeah, it's amazing. It literally, what would always happen is I get sinus infections a lot, and I always knew, because I get them so often, I know the drill at this point of how it works. Like, it starts off as, like, a little tingle in the back of my throat, and it gets worse and worse, until, like, everything's all clogged up and whatnot. And the worst part is even though I know that I'm getting it, I can't get it until several days into it, because they won't give you the antibiotics until you have, like, the full symptoms of the infection. So I would always have to wait until it got really bad, and then I could finally go to the doctor and get it. But then as soon as I got my hands on those antibiotics, it was immediate, like, next day already, like, 200 million times better. Anyways, I've spent 30 minutes talking about illnesses. This is great. I'm gonna open up Your Turn to Die, actually, and start that, I think. Let's go. I'm still waiting for the Epic Games Store to bring back, or not bring back, to bring in, what is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's Mew! Hello! Welcome to the stream, Mew. How's it going? I love you so much, Mew. How are you doing? Thank you for the shout out from you, Azure. You're the best. Hi, Mew. Hi, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. I love y'all so much. I'll hop in the call in a sec. No worries, no problems. And yes, it is true. That is the usual Azure. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Neo World Ends With You to finally come to the Epic Game Store. And I'm so mad about it because Square Enix was all like, it's coming to the Epic Game Store this summer. And I'm looking at the date and it's like, it's already almost the end of summer. Where is the game? Where is the game? Hi, Rolf. Welcome. I love you. How's it going?
I'm okay.
Heck yeah. Are you ready for more of your turn to die nonsense?
Definitely.
Heck
see if we
yeah.
Can, get even more despair this episode.
Yeah, after last episode. That was so sad that we literally went all the way through here thinking, yeah, we're gonna get out, and then wah.
That's true. In your dreams.
In your dreams, no lie. Oh my gosh, Rolf knew. Yeah, how was the stream, Mew? I hope you're doing well. I love you very much, Mew. I've missed ya. I hope you're having a good day and good week. And I hope the stream went well. Yee. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm so excited to see where this goes from here. Though I will admit I am a little sad that we didn't go down the route of like actually being able to get out and like do other stuff. Like that would have been cool, but you know, there's always that other game I talked about last time by the Danganronpa devs. That maybe I'll play one day, and then we'll finally get that. We'll finally get the let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure they have other fun stuff in store for us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still excited.
Gonna be mad, like carrying Q-Tar all the way up here.
Oh my gosh, I just thought about that. Like, oh no.
Imagine how hard that must be.
Oh no, poor KG carrying this heavy dude all the way up here, only to freaking have this happen, and then he's gonna have to carry him all the way back if he doesn't wake back up.
Yeah, I just roll him down, it's fine.
Yeah, oh boy. Oh yeah, he just rolled like a bowling ball down the stairs.
Make a sled for him.
That'd be amazing.
We can use him as a sled to get down fast.
Oh snap, you're right. Like you just put him on the ground and everyone like gets on top of him and goes wee. Q-Taro is thick. I'm sure he'll be fine after that. Heck yeah, sure.
Thick in the British sense as well.
Also, I missed all y'all the most, and that's a fact. Oh yeah, we also got this taser and stuff too in our inventory.
Oh, yeah. Just need to charge it somehow.
I'm guessing we're just gonna use it as like part of the main game to be like, oh, this is what happened sort of thing, rather than using it as like an actual taser.
Yeah.
It's probably like a clue or something. Speaking of missing, I gotta make a thing. What thing, Azure? Oh, how's work going for you, Rolf?
Work? I don't have work.
You don't?
No, I'm starting an animation course though, soon.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck
this week,
yeah.
It's Friday.
Heck
Pretty
yeah. That's awesome. Good
Yeah,
luck
no,
with that.
I've been unemployed for like a year already, so it's gonna be a big
no.
switch to get out of the house again.
Oh no. I hope things work out well, Rolf. I believe in you.
Yeah. Fortunately, my country has great social security, so I'm totally fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm very glad. That's awesome. Good luck with the course and stuff. Let us know how it is.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome, actually. I've had friends who've taken animation courses and stuff, and it always sounds really interesting.
Yeah, I actually wanted to be an animator like a long time ago. It's like one of the first things I wanted to do when I got out of high school.
That's
It's
cool.
but like for games specifically was my initial idea. But I
That'd be
didn't get into
awesome.
any of the like game design courses because they had like really strict requirements.
Yeah.
So I kind of gave up on that at some point. But now I found this course. It's like half a year, and they get you ready for like an actual job in animation. And like,
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
get to do the thing that I always wanted. Yeah.
That's so awesome. I hope it works out and you achieve your dreams, Rolf. That would be so cool.
Really hope so.
I believe in you, Rolf. We all believe in you, and we'll all support ya. Let us know how it goes, and we'll be here to cheer you on.
If you need any like animated emotes in like 6 months, then
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. How dare Azure? I'll fight ya. I'm taking some steroids right now, Azure. I'm buff.
you're gonna be like Yutaro and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Qtaro. A thick girl.
Probably more useful than Yutaro though.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, time to... I don't even know what to click on first.
Good question. Yeah, what do we do?
Should I just... I'll click on the rebel exit sign. Yeah. Emergency exit sign. What if this is like a troll though? What if they're like, aw shoot, they're close to the exit. Let's put the exit sign on this random pile of rubble, and the exit is actually like hidden on the side somewhere.
That'll be brutal.
Azure said Anya is like a bajillion times more useful than Qtaro. Thank you, Azure. Thank you. No, you're also a bajillion times more useful. You're the bestest being.
It's not a very high bar to be honest,
it is. Because what has Qtaro done this whole game, actually, now that I'm thinking about it?
Probably only done that.
Yeah.
I mean, he did take that last dart for Gin, but really should have turned around way faster.
Yeah, it took way too long for that, to be honest. And before that, like, he's always kind of existed, but he didn't even contribute that much to the discussions either. He was always kind of just like there while we're having like our battles. Kitaro's like, ayo.
It's pretty funny because from the start you're like, oh, he's like really big and strong, he must be useful, but then like it doesn't, barely ever does anything.
Yeah, instead like now he's asleep on the ground while we're all panicking.
It's like his biggest strength is like a detriment right now because we have to carry his ass.
Yeah, oh my god. There certainly must be a door under. I really, I just still think it would be so funny if it was off to the side.
Picking up rocks.
Oh boy.
I really would just start picking up rocks, but they do look pretty big. The rocks. I thought they were smaller than that, but.
KG is clearing rocks.
There
Look at this man. Look at this bomb ass man. Trying to
He's just leaving, like, get the Qtaro there, like, if he moves the wrong rock, the rocks are gonna fall on top of Qtaro.
He's like, whatever, Qtaro's a buff dude, he can take it. He can take some rocks to the face. KG?
Just can't find a demi to give up.
Heck yeah, I mean, that's what we were saying, is that we would definitely rush over there and try.
Worth a try.
Yeah, it's like, we already made it all the way up here. Might as well try instead of, like, going back right away. Yeah. We're all turning into KG Sims. Heck yeah.
Might be futile, but I'm gonna struggle.
Heck yeah. KG. And Kitaro on the ground. Kitaro is still passed out.
Pretending to be passed out.
Yeah, now he just wants to believe. Yeah, he's like, I liked actually being carried around, so...
I'm awake, what are we doing? Picking up rocks? I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah, going back to sleep, okay. Okay, let's save again. Close to going all the way around again. Winner's room. Oh, we have So over here on the computer. So is deeply focused on the laptop, continuing to fiddle with it. He still hasn't given up. I mean, why would any of us give up at this point? It's like, what else are we gonna do? Like, there's nothing else to be done. You might as well fight until the bitter end, you know? So please save us. What are we talking about? Like, he's trying his what? The words come out unconsciously. There's nothing more I can do on my own power. If anyone can do something, it's So.
I don't have enough time. I have Ranger's chip right here, and if I just had another hour.
So.
All I might do now is hack the roll card data.
Huh? Oh, we might be saved!
I was trying to save Sarah.
Yeah. If he saves us, I'll be like, that's a point in your favor, bruh. I still don't trust you, but one more point in your favor if you save us.
Yeah.
A ring up box. Well, and it also depends on how he does it. Like, if he does it and then somebody we really like gets it, then I'll be like, I'm mad again.
Yeah, he's also with babies out.
Yeah. A ring up box. If I had tokens, I could have used it too. I thought we had tokens. What the frick? White sliding door conceals what's outside the windows. Like, just take our fists and go whoa through the wall.
It's Kool-Aid Man our way through.
Kool-Aid Man our way through, let's go. Just bust through walls. Like, we'll make our own exit. No. We'll make our own exit. Can this be like the new lore of my streams where every time I stream, like, the Kool-Aid Man gets mentioned at least once?
Well, that's the check for today.
Yeah. Warm light illuminates the room. Small shelves. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. So, stairs. We have our good friends Reiko, and now Reiko's looking at now and not saying anything. Aww.
Poor Reiko. She's so, like, down ever since the whole, like, last trap thing.
It's all over, isn't it? Now. I don't even have the energy to move. If I'd known about this, I wouldn't even want to see Hope. I can't find the words right. I mean, actually, to me, I feel like I would be, like, it would be a downer to be like, oh, shoot, I guess the exit isn't really here. But at the same time, I would be like, at least I know there was an exit. It also gives us an idea to, like, the perpetrators' plans, you know, like, oh, they want us to participate in this game no matter what. They're willing to destroy the very exit, and that the people we're working with are also, like, victims of whatever is going on, you know? So I feel like we learned a lot of useful information, and it does, like, help us, like, have a bigger understanding of what's going on, and I feel like that's helpful, but... Yeah. Maybe I'm just really optimistic.
I can understand her disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would definitely be disappointed too, but I would be like, well, at least we now know, you know? I feel like it would be worse to, like, not have done it and then be like, what if that could have been our way out, you know? Like, I feel like that would be much worse than at least trying. Yeah, we need to give Reiko and Now a hug, it's true. Both good beans. What are we supposed to do? Because we can't move any further, by the way. So we're stuck in these several rooms.
So how many volures do you want to buy?
Thank you, Doodle. I would be cracking jokes to try to cheer everyone up. Yee! Azure, you're the bestest bean. I love you so much, Azure. I wonder what we're supposed to be doing. What am I missing? Should I talk to everybody a second time?
Yeah, at least KG probably.
Oh,
wonder if I can open a way, even the tiniest gap.
That is true. Doodle's right. Azure, you're already famous in our hearts.
Even the tiniest gap. Every hole's a goal.
Yep. This seems like it's on a whole other level than what can be accomplished by human strength.
So we need Qtaro, is what you're saying.
Yeah, Qtaro's big.
Need his inhuman strength.
Yep.
If you zap him again with the stun gun, does he wake up?
There was only one charge in it, remember?
Yeah, sadly.
So it's deeply focused on the laptop. Ring a box.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Because I'm still, you know, hanging out. Oh, what?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. That's different.
Big Sarah! I went looking around, Jan. Gin is so strong. Can I just say
Come
that?
up in the rankings for sure.
Yeah, like he's so emotionally powerful. Like I'm surprised. Like he is the one that, like, no matter what, is kind of like on top of the game. You know, like everyone else, including ourselves, get like put down in the dumps. But even after like all the stuff that happened with him, he's still like toughen up, and that's like amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Gin, did you find anything? There wasn't an exit or anything, but I found a smartphone on the stairs, Nyan. Huh?
Okay.
There wasn't anything like that when we came up. What exactly is on it? Oh, frick. Nyan, that sound! A card trade? Wait, I have the sacrifice, right? We completely forgot about that. What in the world is this trade? Oh!
They must be so hacking everything.
Yeah, either so hacking or maybe because everyone knows now that we have the sacrifice, maybe one of our like peeps have decided to take it on themselves now that this happened. You know, like, oh, if there's no exit, might as well like make it so that the person we care about is able to get up. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably either KG or Now.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I think it's probably KG or Now who could have traded with us, or it could have been so hacking. It's my phone. Angel stole it from me.
Well, the commoner card just has a hoe on it.
Yeah. I diagnose you with hoe.
Use a hoe.
Use a hoe. What happened? Why did my sacrifice become a commoner? Big Sis Sarah? Gin, what is it?
Oh no.
You just had a scary smile, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, if I was in like that kind of situation and then all of a sudden my card went away, I feel like my relief would probably show in a weird way too.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's nothing. Yeah, we're becoming the villain. We're gonna be the head of the mafia group, you know, one day.
rule with an iron fist.
I'm still wondering about that book we found. Remember in that one room we found that book that was all like, there was this girl, she was doing all this stuff, and then she died. And now we're gonna be going off script.
Generation or something
yeah.
Like that,
yeah, it's like, I don't know if that was just like a prediction or if that was like a previous generation of like the game and now someone's like recreating it. If like the person who's running all this like liked the girl or whatever and is trying to like use this as a way to like see like could have it been possible to save her or like something like that, or could it have been just like a part of the game? Who knows? I am very interested. More importantly, Gin, about the phone you found. What? Yeah. Gin? Yeah! A sharp pain on my neck.
Oof.
The moment I felt that, my senses cut out.
The fuck?
What is going on? No! Wait.
What is this scene?
What is this scene? Wait, what? Cause Mishima's here. What is going on?
This is a weird vision.
Wait, now I'm really starting to think this is a Nonary game situation. Because I've stated before what the whole point of the Nonary games was the idea of, like, you know, things like Schrodinger's cat. Where, like, if you have the box closed, then while that box is closed, there's alternate realities where the cat is either in or not in the box, you know? And and those infinite possibilities are there until you open the box. And so the idea of the Nonary games was that if you put all these people in this facility and made them do these death games, then you would have like these alternate realities, alternate timelines where people would either survive or die. And the idea was to keep doing that through these alternate timelines until you got like the perfect timeline. Like that was the whole point of the games. And so now it's just making me think, like, what if this is going to be like a similar situation where it's like there's alternate timelines and whoever's running this is trying to like get the perfect timeline or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is the Nonary games, aka the 999 games, the Nonary game series.
They make great board games as well.
Unlocking memories from your past life when you weren't a robot. Wait, what board game, Rolf?
No, it's 999 Games is also a board game maker. They made Settlers of Catan and stuff.
I had no idea. I don't know much about board games, so.
Carcassonne.
Yeah.
Bit of an obscure joke, sorry.
Yeah, I definitely recommend, like, I'm actually planning on writing an article soon for Screen Rant about, like, top visual novel games. I'm probably going to put the Nonary game series on there as well because of that whole... I think it's a very interesting series that has inspired a lot of the modern day visual novel games that we see now.
Yeah.
Would Sarah still be Randy for KG in another life? Dang, C. Yeah, this is so weird. No, please stay with us. I think this is so.
I'm done for.
Oh, this is Q-Taro.
Hey, ain't there some way we can save him? With so much bleeding, I fear nothing can be done.
I love that we know these characters enough by now that we can tell like who's talking just by the way that they're talking.
Yeah.
No, you can't respond, please. Did I just have some kind of dream? If 50 Cent can be shot 9 times and live, so it should be fine. Heck yeah. This place. Yeah, this is the final supper room again. Time to save. Extravagant
beach
feats. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't here when we were in the
No.
Last Supper room the last time. So before the main game the last time, we were in this like Last Supper room where it's like you get like this giant meal that you can eat before going into the main game. And like
Ah,
whoever the floor master is like sits in like this weird like TV screen with like a beach in the background and like talks to you and stuff about you gotta go in there otherwise you die.
basically they came to get us from the top of the stairs for the game,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, got you on the screen.
Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will admit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet.
Oh snap.
It's Qtaro. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but
I am once again putting you in the death game.
would you like to play a game? As it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen.
The thing is, I just want to say, it just hit me. How are we carrying all this stuff around with us?
You don't want to know.
It's starting a second main game. Yeah. I like
Some
that
of
now
these are pretty small, but
Yeah.
the tablet is gonna be a stretch.
Yeah.
Like in your waistband and in the back or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's Alex! Welcome to the stream, Alex. How's it going? I love ya. I hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Big bag, heck yeah. We just have like a giant backpack walking around. I mean, we are a high school student. We could. Never! I would never say such a thing, Azure.
Pack of holding.
Oh boy. Yeah. I can't remember if we saved. I'm saving again in case.
Always safe. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game.
I mean, isn't it gonna be the same as last time?
Well, they did say they mixed it up a bit.
Oh yeah.
The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The vote will be split into two parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. As there are 8 presently alive, this will be 4. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner, use a hoe. This is a normal role, which has no powers. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as the sacrifice, all will perish. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is the card of reversals, which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die. So it is also an accursed card.
Yep, all of this is the same so far. Hi, Owen! Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. How's it going, Owen? Welcome.
Do you think they killed Alice on purpose just so that they have an even number of participants?
Oh, you're right! Because he didn't join earlier and now he's come back. Cause, oh wait! Cause that just hit me, like, the original main game had just one person die.
Yeah.
And that was when we didn't have an even number. And then Alice came in to make it uneven again. I wonder. No, Azure, I would never.
Oh, I forgot that line.
Oh, so it's fine. It's the same rules anyway.
Yeah. And if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first. If the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrificer wins. If the keymaster is in the tie, all perish.
Oh, I think that's
If the sacrifice and the keymaster are tied together, the universe collapses.
Yeah, because there's no rule for that, actually. That's insane. Yeah, what happens if the sacrifice and keymaster are the two tie? Like, what would happen then?
Then the sacrifice wins but still dies.
It's a paradox. But yeah, I think this rule wasn't in the original rules that we've learned before. I think this is a new one.
Game in the body bag.
Yeah. Oh wait, here.
If both the sacrifice and the keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority and all perish.
Oh snap! That's insane.
So never vote keymaster.
Yeah.
The distribution is 1 keymaster, sage and sacrifice. All others are commoners. Mere peasants. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs.
I love that this game, this death game with super high stakes, is literally just Mafia. Mafia, werewolf, all that stuff. That goes without saying.
Well, everyone, please wait for the game to begin.
Oh! Ah!
Oh, it's her.
Why?
Whose name I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I forget her name too every single time. Miley's back.
There you go.
Yeah.
She's coming in like a wrecking ball.
Hey, got you. Miley, got you. Are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for yourself?
Apologies for the video malfunction.
What is going on?
They're having some internal struggles, clearly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's kind of cool, though, to have, like, the people, the other side also going through their stuff as well as us.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of cool.
Makes it feel more alive.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense that a weird-ass organization like this would have some internal strife.
Yeah, it's true. Especially since, like, Gachi said that they're victims as well. Like, they're also wearing collars and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like when you have, like, a bunch of people fighting for their lives from all sides, you get, like, some crazy stuff to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
And absolutely, Alex, it's absolutely Miley Cyrus. You got the best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow, and rock out the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like something like Survivor, but with much higher stakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The emotions are gonna run high.
Gashu is a clam character. He does have a very skinny body, like a weirdly skinny body and long arms and legs.
Wait, I want to ask what that means. Oh, Clamp is the game dev, right? Then,
No. Clamp is a mangaka group. They did Cardcaptor Sakura, Holic, Tsubasa, Magic Knight Rares, all sorts of stuff.
Exposed.
No, Rolf.
Oh, I think you explained before that they like were very influential in like character design.
Yeah, because the whole reason we now have like bishy characters and stuff in shows is because of Clamp. Like before Clamp, all that stuff would have only happened in shoujo, but now it happens in shonen and all other genres because Clamp normalized it.
Yeah. Before then, everyone looked like they were from Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, exactly. So Clamp is basically like considered one of like the great mangaka groups. And fun fact, was originally a doujinka group, so they used to be a fan group that would write fan doujinshis for shows and stuff. And then they became their own group, and I always loved their stuff. Like, I grew up with a lot of their stuff, and what I love the fact that basically all their works, you can't, like, put them in a specific genre, which is what normalized the idea of, like, having some differences in genres and stuff, having shonens be all like this, or like whatnot. You would have like different art styles and looks and different things in it. Clamp normalized that by like having their shows that are like mech romance shonen, or like say science fiction whatever, like having like multiple things that you would normally not think together, putting together. And so they're still a big thing to this day and are still pretty influential on the manga and anime industry as a whole. And also, the other best thing is the fact that they have a lot of queer characters in their stories, because they've had gender fluid characters, they've had canon gay characters, canon bi characters, all sorts of different types of characters, which is pretty cool.
That's really nice. It's pretty rare anime, unfortunately.
Yeah, and this, like, they've been doing it since the beginning, so since, like, I think either 80s, 90s, somewhere around there. Because, cool. And they say the reason why was because they believe that, like, they think that their view of it is that love can come from like all sorts of different forms and whatnot, and so they don't like see like the same boundaries that are kind of like the norms, and so a lot of their characters kind of like transcend a lot of those norms, and it's like really interesting to see in their works. It's pretty good stuff. Cool. But yeah, anyways, I just really love Clamp.
Yeah. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone.
What just happened there? Wait! Oh my gosh, it just hit me. It just hit me. Yeah, like, I think you can eat it, but the last time Sarah was all like, I don't want to eat it. Because she's like, it's kind of hard to eat when you think about the fact that someone's about to die or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I got that.
It does look really good. It hit me. What if Gashu's the dude from that story? And he's like trying to save Sarah. Maybe he changed the cards. Maybe it was him all along. Aren't you all robots anyway?
One theory.
I mean,
Don't know. Reiko was a robot, one of them.
Yeah, Reiko was a robot. That is true. But now we have the real Reiko again, supposedly.
Yeah, and So might still be a robot, but I don't know about anyone else. We have already opened. Please enter quickly. And just sit here eating for like 2 more.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, wait, let me eat this food. I just woke up.
Fuck all y'all, I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's like, but actually, there was a bad ending we could have gotten like early on, where you chose to like stay in the room instead of leaving, and you would just die, because if you don't leave the room in time, you just die.
It's cool that that's in there.
Yeah. Before me are strange, familiar desks.
You're here.
You're early, KG. Who was that earlier, Nyan? Gotcha. What's going on? Explain yourself. Oh, look, Reiko is kind of like...
She's back.
Yeah, she's kind of back to herself a bit more now.
She needs to be pissed off, and then she's back to herself.
Yeah, exactly. Get that fire going back in her. I'm so glad we chose to save her, honestly. I'm glad she's back.
I mean, I do miss Alice, but
Yeah.
it's good to have Reiko back.
Yeah. In this house, we chug oil. Oh, snap.
Kind of feels like this won't be a normal main game. I mean, it sounded pretty normal, but...
Yeah. It's starting all over again. I'm wondering if, like, those added rules at the end that he talked about, like the sacrifice and keymaster stuff, because I feel like that wasn't mentioned before. I wonder if those were, like, new rules he added in or something.
Yeah, because, like, there were it was probably some sort of rule about ties before, just didn't come up.
Yeah. So it's either that or the fact that our cards got switched at the last moment.
Awesome. Wonder who the keymaster is this time.
Yeah. I wonder if... I feel like Now must have taken the sacrifice.
Possible.
Because she seems like at her wit's end. Like,
yeah,
I feel like...
from someone.
Yeah. Like, I feel like... Well, because remember, she was all like, I can't do anything. I can't think about it anymore, you know? And so I'm now thinking, like, maybe she's, like, taking this chance, like, okay, if I die, I die. If I live, I live. Whatever happens, happens, sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me?
Yeah, what's this transgression Miley mentioned?
Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
Oh my gosh, look at this dude, like, trying to do this. Don't tell me it's about the wallet. Wallet.
His head tilt is so creepy.
Also, I don't remember what this wallet thing was.
Oh, with Alice's tokens.
Oh, yeah, Alice's token wallet thingy-mabob. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Huh? That
And
reaction?
and our own wallet got stolen as well. That's why we don't have tokens at the end. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, wait! Wait! So that puts more on the theory of him changing the cards, because maybe he took the tokens to switch the cards to save to save Sarah.
That's possible, yeah. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed.
Yeah, right, jackass. It's you who's gonna decide what counts as a what counts as a transgression, isn't it? Also, yeah, like, what would happen if he did a transgression? Does that mean he's the one that gets sacrificed? Gashu.
Well, I mean, we know Seflin is honest.
I feel like we should call in Saflin. I think that's a good idea. Machine learning. Let's go.
I can't get over how thin Reiko's fingers are.
At least call Saflin so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct.
Very well, if that will satisfy you.
Oh snap, it's Saflin.
Please be an impartial judge.
What are you laughing at, asshole?
I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter, without having to worry about misconduct.
Well, because misconduct could mean even more people die, that's why.
Yeah. Like what Ranger did, yeah.
Yeah, what Ranger did exactly. You goddamn.
Now then, let the second main game.
Who is this? Hang on. Oh, Kitaro.
Oh. Gah!
Oh, he almost didn't make it.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it! So it's starting after all! Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now, we shall begin the second main game.
Oh, snap. Oh, the background's different.
Oh no.
Extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again, this horrifying game.
Being quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we? Then now, it's totally different. Oh no, I get what you mean. I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're allies now. We spend way too much time together. Or more time. Jeez, I got flustered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then will you die?
It's no problem, Rolf. Like, you hear me trip over my words all the time. It's no problem. We've rocked this lonely road, the only one that we have ever known.
Let's find a resolve. You said it in the first game, right, Kitaro? You haven't really shown any since then.
Oh, I feel bad for Kitaro.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of sad. Damn it! I'm pathetic. Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content.
1 second.
Oh.
Yee! Sandwich time. Exactly.
A sandwich has been delivered
Yeah.
for you to consume during this game.
Nah, I don't have the sandwich just yet, but basically my family wanted to know what condiment I wanted on my Subway sandwich that I would eat later. So I always put mayo and Chipotle Southwest on my sandwich. 1 second, she's logging into the mainframe. But yeah. Yeah, Rolf, like, I always get mayo and Chipotle Southwest, like, both on my Subway sandwiches. Delicioso.
Yeah, I always go with Chipotle.
Heck yeah. Oh god. Connection is dying right now. What the frick is going on?
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, we're back.
I can still hear you at least. Okay.
It was just all red for a long while and I was worried.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my Subway sandwiches are always like turkey, provolone, lots of lettuce, 2 tomatoes, 3 cucumbers, black olives, mayonnaise, and Chipotle Southwest, and usually on like Monterey cheddar bread.
Oh.
Yee.
I don't think we have those options where I live.
Oh no. One day you'll have to come over here and we'll go to the Subway. As you quietly sat down in a chair, and once again the main game began.
They got rid of the meatball marinara as well.
Oh what? Really? That's awful.
Yeah. I don't know why. Either it wasn't popular enough or it was too popular and like not cost efficient, but I don't know.
I don't know. That's insane. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of times a lot of people get the meatball marinara sandwich stuff over here.
That was a good deal.
Yeah. I wonder why. Yeah, you have like 100 clout, and if it gets to 0, you're McFrickin' dead. And every time,
clout score.
Yeah, and every time we make a mistake, we lose clout, and every time we get something right, we gain clout. The first time was really easy for the most part. I think we messed up once, but I have a feeling it's only like it's already gotten harder with the last one. Like we failed the last time, so I don't know about this, guys. We'll see. So we have KG first. First, let's discuss. Oh wait, no, this is you.
First, let's discuss to get 4 candidates who should survive and who can die.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can still die.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, seems you're ready.
Yep, I saved. Hold up, KG. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has the sacrifice and keymaster without going around suspecting each other.
If everyone speaks honestly.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Problem.
Yeah, because the sacrifice isn't gonna be like, yeah, I'm the sacrifice. Would they lie? Of course they would. What are you saying? I feel like the keymaster might say the truth, but then again, like a person might just say they're a keymaster so they won't die.
Yep.
So it's hard to say.
Yeah, we might all be allies, but everyone still doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
Or at least the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep, and also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell.
Yep.
It will be pure blame throwing. That guy should die, this guy should die. Only guys though, not the girls. It'll be cruel. And leave no trace of any bonds we've got. Wait, there's only 2 guys. So. Oh, no,
I think he was just saying guys as like a gender neutral term.
I think so, but it was fun, so anyway.
Fine, I get it. I'm on board, KG. And so I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book.
Hell yeah.
Just starting off with the punching.
Yeah, just like immediately. That's gonna be terrible. The accusation all over the place. Yeah, you're right. It's you!
It's you! You're the guy! You're the main man! Wait, Reiko! So contributed so much to our escape! I know that, but then who do I vote for? We're not voting yet. We're just gonna be discussing. You're jumping on.
It's an elaborate plan. So new the the exit was blocked.
Oh snap! He knew, and that's why he doing it.
Like last main game, he was like, "Oh, it's delightful to see all your suffering," and now he's like, "Why are you treating me like a bad guy?"
Oh my gosh. Honestly, so is hilarious. he's so like he thinks he's the smartest man ever, but really he's like so dumb.
Yeah, he's kind of just like an edgy teenager.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's like, I watch Rick and Morty.
Well, just random, but like there was a Reddit post recently, like an Ask Reddit. It's like, if there's any one thing you could do and like be 100% sure you can get away with it, what would it be? And like there's so many like edgy answers in the comments, and it's like, you know, like yeah, this guy's clearly 14, but
yeah, it's like you can
so
tell.
it kind of reminds me of that. Yeah.
Yeah, even though he's like an adult, like he has those teen vibes. Like it
Like,
never.
yep, you're still growing into your empathy. That's fine.
Yeah.
It'll come. Yeah.
Oh boy. I can't possibly choose anybody else. If I'm gonna vote, it's gonna be for So. This is how I really feel. So get a grip, be honest, and clear our doubts.
Seems like I just don't click with people who speak from emotion,
Shut
like
up.
women. That's So, by the way, it's not me. So, yeah.
Yes, honestly, that is exactly how it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess women just don't understand me.
Yeah. These don't like be like rational and purely logical.
It reminds me, have you seen that one game? It's called Super Seducer.
Oh god, it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm just imagining So as the main guy from that. Like this is how you pick up girls.
Well, honestly, at this point, I'd probably vote Kyutaro out before him. Because he's just so used.
Yeah, I would say definitely it's Kyutaro and So are like some of the main ones here.
Yeah. Gonna end up with an all-girl cast at some point.
Yeah, let's go.
Jin is there.
Yeah. Amazing. Don't talk to me about Super Seducer, says Azure. I remember watching Pokey play through it. Oh, I didn't even know it was Shinpoki played it.
Yeah, a lot of streamers like played it just for
Yeah.
like satire, basically.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I saw it because I saw Jacksepticeye play like a little bit of the first game, and then I also watched Matt McMuscles, who's one of my favorite YouTubers, who used to be part of Super Best Friends when Super Best Friends was a thing. He also, him and his, I think it's his wife. It's either his wife or his girlfriend. I always forget. Played the game together to make fun of it. They played both 1 and 2 all the way through.
What happened to our best friends? They're not best friends anymore.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, you know, if they're not a thing anymore, then did they stop being best friends?
Oh no, they're still. Oh wait. Oh, you mean between Super Best Friends? Yeah. The two heads of the group stopped being friends, basically.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that brand name that you can't really continue.
Yeah. And it's really sad because they were like good friends for a really long time, but it was just in recent years, like they kind of split off. It was literally the two main guys who started, because it started off as 2 best friends and then became super best friends because it was the 4 of them as opposed to just the 2 of them. But then the original 2 stopped being friends and it all fell apart, of course.
Yeah, it sucks. It happens, but it sucks.
Yeah. And I have a feeling, you know, part of it is probably also just, you know, when you're constantly working together, it's kind of hard to keep the friendship going if you're constantly under the stress of work together. And then
great friends, but doesn't mean you're great colleagues. Well,
yeah, exactly. And I think another reason is because like Pat is very, the other guy who was part of the 2 best friends and super best friends, he's very like over the top, like reacting to things very extremely and like giving elaborate stories and whatnot. And I think Matt, who's a lot more down to earth, started getting annoyed by it over time. Like that's just how I saw it.
Their styles just diverged too much.
Yeah, exactly. And it was
you're
very
better off
sad.
just doing your own thing.
Yeah. I still watch Matt's videos all the time because since then he's continued doing YouTube stuff, so I watch his stuff all the time. And when the other super best friends joins him a lot, Liam,
Cool.
so they still do stuff together and I love seeing their stuff. I literally watch their stuff all the time, but it still makes me sad because Super Best Friends was like one of my favorite groups on YouTube for the longest time. Like, I grew up watching their stuff. So it was kind of sad to see them break off.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Because they're like, they were like the only people that actually played like some more obscure stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about them, was just how much they knew about everything. Anyways.
Yes, back to the game.
Shut up. I'm telling you. Say what you're really...
And then I'm fine being first candidate. Oh.
Yeah!
After all, I... Oh. What the? I am the sacrifice? Oh, shit.
I knew he was going for that, since he said, oh, I would be fine. I was like, oh, he's gonna say he's the sacrifice. I don't think he's the sacrifice, though. I don't think he is.
Yeah, I mean, why would it be bad to say that you're the sacrifice? Because nobody votes for the sacrifice, right?
Yeah, like, so why would he bring it up?
It's a good rule to say if you're a commoner or something else. Like,
yeah, because then people will be like, oh, I can't vote for him. But then, I definitely don't think he's the sacrifice.
What if ever someone's like, I'll vote for you if you take me with you?
Possibly.
Oh, that'll be brutal.
Were you even listening to us? This ain't the time to say your role.
Was there a rule against confessing my own? So I see. Sorry, KG, I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative.
This happened literally last time too, where it was
he's
like...
He's being like an annoying manipulator again.
Yeah, like, he's doing it again. Immediately he's doing it again.
With smug-ass smirk on his face.
Yeah, it's like last time it was the same thing, where it was like me and KG versus So and Kana as like the battle, and I feel like that's gonna happen again this time. We can't escape from this.
Oh god, maybe what if he like took the sacrifice role on purpose and is now like double tricking people into thinking he's bluffing about being the sacrifice?
It's hard to say, isn't it? Like, you're just sitting there like,
Yeah. I know, I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that?
Oh my gosh, this is the worst way of going about this. Like, there's so many other ways we could have, like, been discussing this instead of being like, let's just pick suspicious people. You. Like, it doesn't matter if a person's suspicious. Like, we've already established this in the last main game, that it doesn't matter the person's character. Like, it all matters what cards they have. We need to, like... try and like...
Well, we do have to at least establish basically who we're okay with losing, I guess, in the first place.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, even if, like, you hate somebody, if that person is just if that person is a sacrifice or keymaster, even if you hate them, like, you don't want them to go down.
Yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't matter how you feel about a person in this game.
Yeah, I guess finding out the rules is more important.
Yeah, and that's why I hate that we've gone back to this, because we've literally established in the last main game, like, we literally talked about this in the last main game. The characters talked about this, that it doesn't matter how you feel about any of the people in the game. It all matters what cards you have. And so what we should be doing is thinking rationally, trying to retrace people's steps and see if we can catch people in a lie, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we should be doing. It doesn't matter what the person is, but yet we're just sitting here being like, I think you're suspicious. I think you're suspicious. Like, who cares? Who cares? This is not the kind of game for that.
No.
It's like if we were all playing Mafia together, and for some reason, like, one of the peeps that was with us, like, hated my guts or something. Like, it doesn't matter in the game if they hate me or not. It matters whether I'm the Mafia or not. Like, that's the important part.
Yeah, the other thing we'll figure out later.
Yeah. Boo, we hate your pussy, so, says Doodle.
Wow.
Amazing. I love you, Doodle, so much. He's got some no good idea again.
Yeah, I would oppose him for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we're just like, frick off, so we hate you.
Don't let him control the conversation with the loyal ones.
Azure, no, I love you! Azure! Oh, you're saying Azure would be the one to just say it's me? That's what Azure's saying. We would be playing Mafia together, and Azure's just like, Anya's the Mafia, and I'm like, for what reason? And Azure would be like, because we're enemies. Like I don't like you. So we're opposing?
Yeah, for sure. He's probably accounted for that, but still.
You can't! An approach where whoever's chosen nominates the next person is just...
Are you panicking, Miss Sarah?
Not panicking. We're really not. Like, this is dumb. Like, this actually is dumb.
Yeah.
I love you more, Azure.
I nominate Connor. Oh, you bastard.
No, Kana, who's been supporting him this whole time? What?
Such a bastard, holy shit. He's betraying this child that's been like his loyal follower.
I am so mad. Forget it. All my love that went up for So dropped like 5 million levels.
Like, he was totally fine working together. At the moment we get into the main game, he's just back to being like a total villain.
I feel like as long as we're not in one of these games, like he's okay. Like we can like chill with him. But as soon as we enter a main game, it's like fisticuffs out. Time to beat him up.
It's just like that chill friend in your friend group that you just don't want to play like board games with because it just turns into like a maniac.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like you don't want to play Monopoly with So.
Yeah, he's gonna flip the fucking board.
Oh, Azure says he sees what So's trying to do. What do you mean, Azure?
He's trying to show that he's like your ally now or something.
Maybe it's to make it so that the two of them don't get nominated, because you know they're gonna be like, nominate us, and the rest of us will be like, nah, then we won't nominate them. I think that's what.
We'll see.
Oh wait, that's Azure said he's gonna make it so everyone chooses him, Kana, and Kitaro, and have them gang up on Sarah. Oh, frick. I could see that because I told you before, Rolf, that there was this scene that showed that they worked together. Like, it's a fact that those three are in on it as a team. Yeah. Oh, frick. That's insane.
It doesn't matter though, right? Because in the second round, the people who are not nominated still vote. So
yeah.
It's not like,
But any of those people could die, and they could just, like, join together to, like, put shade on us.
True.
In the final round. Which could be bad.
Yeah.
But I also think it could be, like...
Maybe he knows she's the keymaster or something like that. It's also possible.
Maybe. But also, it's to me, I think it's also possible that he's just trying to do this as like a reverse psychology, where it's like, oh, we're gonna be like, oh, now we're not gonna nominate you guys.
It's just like trying to like make everything like obfuscate everything.
Yeah. Bastard! Now, what are you saying?
Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. Why does she even have, besides sympathy?
What?
She's a fucking child, dude. Yeah.
She's literally like 12! She's like a kid! Look at this man's face right now! Look at him! I'm gonna punch him! Look
Man,
at
he
him!
really is an edgy.
Look at poor Kana! Oh!
He's just trying to make everyone hate him or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't get So's plays, because So's plays are so weird. There's been several times where I'm like, I get that he's trying to have some big brain play here, but I don't get it. I don't get it at all. This seems way too convoluted.
Those characters are just does random shit and it all works
Yeah.
out for him in the end. It's
Yeah, like, for example, all the stuff he did in the last main game, like, that's like the opposite you should do in this kind of situation. And he was doing it thinking that he was the coolest being and was like, why is everyone betraying me?
Still fucking got away with it.
Yeah. Shut the hell up. Ain't it you who used her? After using her so cruelly is so trying to betray her? I hope that this is like some big move and he's gonna be like, yeah, this was the plan or whatever. I really hope so. Otherwise, So really gets yeeted off this planet.
Yeah. So, you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself.
Oh, yeah, see, Keiji gets it.
Kate being rational and calm as usual.
Yep.
Huh? Sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her.
Yep. Keiji gets it. Progress!
Kana! At first you just hold up in So's room. Can't believe we're interrogating a child.
Yeah. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth. Damn it.
Let's see, Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance.
Oh, I feel like this is like, you know, if he paints her like that, she appears... Well, there could be one of two things that he could be trying to do with this. One, it could be to make her seem unsuspicious, you know?
Yeah,
because it's like, oh, she
so.
can't do anything, so she's not suspicious, right? Or
Yeah,
it
because
could
now
be...
he's saying like, yeah, I used her, but she wasn't actually useful to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, not actually your enemy.
Yeah, not actually your enemy. Or it could be that... Because the whole point of the game is us to rebuttal and stuff. It could be so that we can find out how Kana was actually useful and is useful to the team so that we save her.
Yeah, this part of the game is basically like Phoenix, right?
Yeah, it's Phoenix Wright, Danganronpa, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hindrance?
Kana looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that.
I couldn't blame her, yeah. I feel bad for her.
I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them.
Yep, I've done this.
And also, you've got a new weapon too.
What? I do?
An AK-47 as well.
He's like, here you go. Here's the AK.
Just that the whole time.
I wonder if it's gonna be like his, because remember I told you while you were gone, we had his, like, super sight. Maybe we have a super sight again or something. Detective Big Meaty Oily Muscle strikes again. Heck yeah. Huh?
You know, from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction.
Yay, we do have his ability then. That's cool.
If they do have a reaction, be sure to use the EpiPen, stick it in the thigh.
Oh boy. I can do that now?
You might have an allergy to bullshit. It can be very serious.
Oh no.
Now let's get to it, partner.
Partner?
Howdy, part.
I can't believe we're now cowboy, cowgirl. Let's go.
We're almost looping again.
Yeah. If he lives through this, instead of going back to police stuff, he should become a wrestler. Heck yeah! Let's go! Yeah! Absolutely.
And his name is John Cena.
Hindrance. Kinda at first she just holed up in So's room. Kinda was a dead weight. Oh shoot! Yeah, you can see it now.
Ah.
Did you see that? She changed when I clicked on it. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth. I don't know. What should we extract? I feel like either Kyutaro, oh my god, Kyutaro or So. I think one of those two, possibly?
I think extracting is still free at this point, right?
I never know, honestly, with this game.
It's hard to tell.
Who do we want to extract first? Or it could be that we're supposed to extract... Yeah. I'm thinking either one of them. Like, either Kyutaro or So.
I actually want to see if Kana has anything to say for herself, but... Like, if she can dispute what he's saying.
Yeah. Kana isn't a hindrance. Kana. No, that's all she had to say.
Okay. Didn't even change it.
Yeah, it didn't time didn't pass or anything either, so it's fine. So,
Right.
Kyutaro or So, do you think?
Let's go with Kyutaro. He seems to be saying some, like, specific things.
Yeah.
Though... Later in the trading phase, she did seem like she was acting alone.
Is that true?
But, well... Through said latter half, I was knocked out, so I hardly got a clue.
In that case, I can't rely on him.
Yeah.
So we got that. And we
Okay,
can't do anything else except extract, so the game is kind of
I think
easing
we should
us
just
into it. I
extract
think.
from everyone then, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper too.
Wow!
God, he's such an ass, yeah.
Just now, I felt like So's first state may cause someone's expression to change. While their expression changed, I should check on them.
Ah, okay. So if you, without extracting, click him again. And then, and then you can click on
then you click on them. Oh,
Ah,
I see.
cool.
That's cool. Kana, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something in that case. I just have to inspire Kana's heart. This is cool.
This thing again. So you
Yeah.
have to mash her heart again.
Oh my god, this is actually harder than the last time.
Thank God for autoclick.
Yep. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I agree, yeah, sure.
Azure, that's amazing.
I'll allow it.
Amazing. Oh yeah, definitely seizure warning with that part.
If you're having a seizure right now, sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. We just... Kana, are you fine with him just saying that? It's
Not gonna
fine.
take that, aren't
You can get mad. Let what's in your heart come out. So deserves a punch. Kana! She isn't a hindrance at all.
She's
So
a Pokemon.
saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kana the one who did hacking first? What?
Wait, what? She's a genius?
Oh snap! I wonder if this was his plan, was to get it out, or like the other way around, where he didn't want people to know.
Who knows? If so, it's just whatever happens, he's gonna claim that was his plan.
Yeah, probably.
Hold your horses! How do you mean that? Well, it's simple. I just reverse engineered the GUI and then back channeled the mainframe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's like an episode of Star Trek all over again. Kana did hacking?
Sheesh. Never make yourself clear. Please, tell us about this in a little more detail.
Okay. Progress! Kana did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking.
What kind of hacking was it?
I
Oh,
figured...
and hatchet.
Yeah, she starts hacking at the door like, there's my hacking! I figured out a password breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Oh.
Okay, close enough.
To does that mean Kana is adept with computers too?
You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you've only just learned. Alright, Sarah, let's advance the discussion like this.
Yep. Got it. Yes.
Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items, use them as evidence. We'll have statements duke it out to find discrepancies.
Yep. Now we're much farther.
It's really cordial.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay,
Literally
so...
true.
Yep, I figured out breaking... That's called hacking.
What's the security footage of?
Oh yeah, that's of Kitaro going around placing the cards. Tablet, victim video. This is the man in front, KG. Interessante.
Oh.
Who should we extract from first? I'm thinking Kana.
Yeah. See if you can get a little more detail, maybe.
So I've been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password. Taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly I looked at So's hands and was struck by how clean he kept them, even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany that there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from finger marks left on the keys. Yeah, Kana is so smart. Heck yeah. I extracted a new statement.
Also, she's seen So without his beanie. She knows his secret.
Oh, Sam, she knows what's under the beanie.
It's just bald everywhere, covered by the beanie.
I don't know what to do now. What does that do for us?
I guess you can conflict that with now, sort of. Because he's not really good with computers, he's just smart.
Yeah, she's just smart, yeah. Let's save again.
I'm honestly not very good at this part of the game.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. Or we could just extract everybody first.
Yeah. I honestly don't know if that, like, costs anything.
I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but to think they even teach hacking. I'm pretty sure they don't. But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop.
Alright.
I can only think of the password. Okay, so now we could probably do those two.
I guess.
We're all too dumb for this.
See what So has to say first.
Yeah, let's see what So had.
It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion.
Then how about you explain everything yourself, So?
I am explaining what a useless girl Kana is.
Don't talk about people like tools, god damn it. Yeah, I think it's these two verses. Okay. Store statement. Apply stored statement. Kana, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack, but rather you solved the password for the laptop itself? But this doesn't make sense, because the whole reason So came to us was because he didn't know the password.
Yeah.
Is she referring to a previous time with the original password?
Who knows?
I think that's it. Was that on the first level, the reason So was able to get inside and see the emails was because Kana gave him the password. Yeah.
This whole discussion is just to prove that Kana isn't useless.
Yeah. Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password. And my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt from when I pressed the keys. What?
Oh, gross.
What? No, this doesn't make sense. This timeline doesn't make sense. Whatever. I don't care. Let's go. When did you solve the password? Yeah, so we didn't. Wait, no, because we did. Did we open it?
You did enter the password at some point.
Yeah, so I guess. But no, but then
it
they
got
still.
changed later.
Yeah, and they still asked us to. Oh, what? Oh my god. It
It got changed, I think, so that's why he came back to ask.
Yeah. It was before the training phase began.
Or he's just pretending not to have the password for some reason.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's the funniest joke I've ever heard. Kinda doing something. That it does.
Go to stand up.
That it does. It's unusual because we thought So shared the laptop so that he could learn the password from us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought it was weird. The timeline doesn't add up.
But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody. Oh shit.
Yes.
Then there was no reason to join forces?
That's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone.
Kinda sorry to say, but there was not a reason.
Why did So share the laptop with us? You awakened to goodness!
Oh my god. The Future Sarah folder, because that is a separate password.
Yeah. He wanted to be Tomodachi's. I love this first choice. He awakened to goodness.
I just wanted to be your nakama.
Oh my gosh. To view the Sarah
it's not
folder.
translatable to English, actually.
Yep. To look in the Sarah folder on the laptop.
Yep, that's gotta be it. Sarah folder has a separate password, which is the name of Sarah's mother. I mean, I know, because I banged her, but most people...
Oh boy.
You gotta be kidding! So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this?
Oh god. Oh, it's all unraveling. Huh?
What of it? Why you?
Hold on a second. What deal is this?
Don't sweat it. It's just between us.
Oh, nah.
Uh-oh. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go. But it seems there was a deal going behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything. About the suspicious deal.
Oh, progress! Let's go! We're doing it! This actually, again, it seems to be not as bad like last time.
He told me there was smut on there and promised he'd show it to me. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. Yeah, he already failed to get the vending machine open.
Yeah.
I guess he had plenty of access tokens.
Yeah. The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kinda heard it too. KG, I'll have you tell us everything. Force jokes, Kyutaro.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Okay, so we got separated by So's bedroom door. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange.
Time to extract.
Yeah. Should we just extract from everybody again?
Yeah.
I think this is the most interesting Kano's statement about them being on opposite sides of the door.
Yeah.
So said, that's not a bad deal. And he also said maybe we'll reconcile. So Kana got really happy. Kana still believes in the goodness and So. Did that change anything? No. Let's
Damn it,
see.
Connor, you're useless.
And she's like, oh, so you kidder. Went to sewing.
I mean, I had a responsibility, you know.
I thought.
Really wanted to see that smut.
Yeah. I thought y'all were only supposed to be voting for people. How do we descend in? Yeah, because we gotta figure out who has what cards before we can vote. Because if we vote the wrong people, we're all dead.
Yep. When the token gathering sub-game started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Just had to have them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah. Even a laptop I'd managed to get my hands on. I handed it over in exchange for those tokens. Wait, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear? It's just so shiny.
Yeah, he's like, oh, gold. Is that really the only reason?
Obviously. You think so blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing. Come on.
The cards, the laying cards. This is probably where we put the item being like, hey, we saw you put down cards.
Yeah.
Blackmail, is there really nothing? Did that change?
Pretty big hint.
Yeah, I think this is the item. Do you think we should go for it?
Yeah, smack it in his face.
Yeah.
Security footage.
Yeah, here it is.
Security. Yup.
This is it! I don't understand why y'all can't just say what roles you have. Well, because people would obviously lie. Because anybody who doesn't want to die can just say they're the key master. Because then we don't want to put... Yeah. Or the sacrifice. The actual sacrifice would never reveal they're the sacrifice. Because then that goes against everything unless they're trying to do like a whole reverse psychology thing. So you can't really trust anyone saying what their roles are. The only thing that really would work is like going through people's like step by step what they did throughout all the days, and if something doesn't add up, like catch them in lies and stuff, you know. And then go from there, because then it's like, oh, then we can kind of figure out this person probably has this sort of thing or whatever. So that's kind of what we're trying to do here. Kitara, was there really no opportunity for blackmail?
What you saying?
Then when you have more than one... Yeah, there's only one keymaster. Yeah, there's only one keymaster, and that one keymaster, if they die, we all die.
Yep.
Yeah, if the keymaster dies, we all die. If the sacrifice gets put on the victim, then they survive, and one other person lives, everybody else dies. So what we want, the people we want to die is either two commoners or the commoner and sage.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
No, she's saying if multiple people say they are the keymasters, single them out.
It's risky though, because
yeah,
like,
that's really...
Probably one of them is telling the truth, so I still have a good chance of picking everyone dies, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would... I would rather not have anybody who says they're keymaster on the keymaster floor, but it's hard to say. Oh my gosh. That's why it's better to try and like figure things out instead of just throwing people over there.
Or just, you know, do away with all the difficulty and just pick someone you don't like and skip all the argument.
Yeah, it's like, oh, if we die, we die. At least this person's gone too.
It's like, I mean, we could argue forever, but we'll never fully be sure, so just pick whoever you want.
Yeah. We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor's security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Kitaro placing the roll cards. And so seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is?
Sorry, Doodle, you're smarter than us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Doodle. I'm not following. I'm sorry. I'm not saying vote. Oh, you're saying, like, not vote for them. Like, anyone who says... But then how do you know if one of them...
Well, more
Because-
like those people, like if you, like, take a closer look at those people particularly, then you can find out if one of them is lying. And then...
Oh, yeah, you're saying, like, narrow it down by the roles. So, like, if a bunch of people say they're Keymaster, then go between the several Keymasters and be like, which one of you is actually a Keymaster? Which is what we did in the first main game. It didn't go so well, though. The first main game was bad. Also subscribe to my OnlyFans to see me punch so repeatedly in the face. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! I'm doing it right now, Azure. I'm running over there. Doodle, you're amazing. I love you so much.
I don't think pounding boys is allowed on OnlyFans anymore.
Nah, they revoked it. They changed it. They're like, actually, we're keeping the porn.
Never mind. Everyone hates this.
Yeah. Free 99. No way, Kitara was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor, Nyan! A traitor? I love that we just now... Sarah's like, wait, what? He's a traitor?
No.
Like, you didn't see the video? You're just coming to this possible conclusion just now? Sarah, please.
How you should know.
Is that really the
Or
case?
he's so smart that he thinks there's more.
Well, I mean, it depends if she's thinking, like, is that really the case? Like it just hit her, like, oh, it could be another reason. Or is she just now thinking the possibility that he could be a traitor? It depends.
I think it's the second thing, yeah. Or the first thing.
Okie doke. Can't believe Sarah is Anya. Dang, see, I'm every main character. Let's go.
Main character syndrome.
Yeah, main character syndrome, let's go. Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Kyutaro be a traitor?
Too stupid, yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
No, you, Azure. Azure, you're the bestest being. Doodle, you're the smartest being.
Where'd you get the cards, Kyutaro?
Please say something, Kyutaro.
Security cameras? What do you mean?
Oh, he took off his hat! Wow.
Amazing.
I can't, like, I'm in so much shock seeing him without his hat. Like, this freaks me out. This feels like it shouldn't be.
It does look really different without the hat.
Yeah, yeah. And so, hair reveal, let's go. Now, So just got to remove his beanie. Take
Now
off
I get
that
a slow-mo
beanie.
shot of him shaking out his hair.
Yeah, and it's like a L'Oreal commercial.
Yeah. Because I'm worth it.
Huh?
Should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anyone even find any security cameras?
I mean,
The footage is proof.
yeah.
It was really well hidden. It's possible.
Yeah.
How can it be footage if there's no cameras?
Yeah.
I guess they could have used AI or something, but...
Yeah.
Seems a bit-
What
It's
should we
making a weird
say?
face.
What should? Yeah, I hate
I would
this
go for the
face.
third option.
The
yeah.
third option, the footage is proof.
Yeah, it's like whether or not we found them is irrelevant.
Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need.
Must be a puppet show.
Eh?
If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. Fake Reiko, fake Mishima
He
AI.
does have a point with that. Like, it could have been
Yeah.
a fake video. Like a staged video. Yeah, it's so true, Azure. It's so true.
The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they'd like.
You mean...
Looks like he got tricked, Sarah. Yeah, he does kind of look like he...
Yeah.
Script by the kidnappers, actors, or fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls.
I hate Kitaro's faces that he's making right now.
Yeah. Very strange.
Yeah.
Don't know what you guys saw. Well, it was all a trap. I tell ya, learn your lesson. He's being way too smug right now.
Yeah, he's being way too smug. Like, I figured out a way to rebut you. Haha. But...
Talk about a disadvantage. Bearing fakes to trick us was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? Can't take Kutaro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah.
I am going to take you and I am going to throw you off a building. Goodbye. Goodbye, so I am
like
this is it. This is it. I was warming up to you. You almost had me on your side. Don't you understand that? So you almost got me and you ruined it. You ruined it. Yeah. Now I hate you again.
Seems like even Kitaro is smarter than you.
I've been taking steroids. I'm gonna friggin' yeet you. I'm gonna friggin' take you and suplex you into the ground. Just watch me. Me and Keiji are gonna become the next wrestlers, and we're gonna yeet you out the ring. That's it. Time to vote for So. Heck yeah, Doodle.
Nice. Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after we all looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. Drank way too much. It's gotta be someone more spacious than me.
I don't know.
I still don't like him, but like...
Yeah, it's hard. What should we do?
Do we KFC double down or do we give?
He schmeated and went to sleep. Amazing. I'm thinking, I mean, there's several other paths we can take. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't really want to drop this because it's an interesting discussion. But at the same time, like...
I would definitely want him to be an option for who to pick.
Yeah, but at the same time, like... Yeah, like, if we don't, then we're just back to square one again. I don't know.
It's still way too suspicious to just drop it. It's very convenient to be just like, oh, it's all fake. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been so tempted to look at a walkthrough. I mean, we save like every 2 seconds, so we can always go back. Double down.
Let's go for his ass.
Hold on! Why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Yutaro? Yeah, let's go.
Well, I was eating my meat and I just, get sleepy after. Don't remember.
No way.
It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. Very convenient.
Yeah.
When I woke up, was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening.
So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we should find who did it, Nyan. They've got to be a villain. Woof!
Had this weird dream I was getting a piggyback ride.
Heck yeah. Yeah, he was tased. The last time I saw Kitaro healthy was it when we were looking at the laptop? Then after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Kitaro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time. Alright, then we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then. Progress! Woo!
We shared the laptop. There were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Ghana, Sarah, Keiji, and Reiko.
After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it...
For a couple hours.
Wait, what?
Just played Roblox for a couple hours.
I love that. That's amazing. After we were done looking at it, kind of went to deliver the laptop to So. Sure said Kitaro. I had a dream some buff detective looking wrestler was holding me sexually near some rubble.
Well, it wasn't a dream.
No, snap.
A friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I took a huge shit after that. Talk with Smith now on the way back.
Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black first floor, Nyan. We have a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Okay, stay in the lobby. Deliver the laptop. Okay, yeah, so kinda Sarah, Keiji, and Reiko. That is true. Wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back.
I want to know more about why I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, right. I talked with So about our plan. After Sarah, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. Was searching the pitch black first floor. I do want to know more. Yeah, so we could extract. We could extract from So or Now to learn more about that whole shenanigan.
Yeah, I want to know first what his excuses for running off the bathroom.
Yeah.
Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing, it could knock out Kyutaro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff.
Wait!
They're not that strong for sure.
Wait. Nobody else knew it was a stun gun. We're the one that found Kyutaro passed out, and we got other people to come in to help carry him. We found the stun gun. How did So know that he was knocked out with a stun gun?
Yeah. Got him.
Got him. Huh? That statement just now.
Show him the item. Maybe.
I don't know. Wait, let me check what. Okay, blah blah blah. I mean, I kind of went to deliver the laptop to So. The lobby. After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. Right, I talked with So about our plan. I was searching the pitch black first floor. Nyan. I'm interested in Reiko and Gin's statements as well, though.
Yeah, we could try to extract first before we move on.
Yeah, let's save again as usual. We're almost at 100 once again.
Hell yeah.
After we were done looking, we sort of split up, went searching here and there. I don't have a whole ass alibi or nothing, but I ain't the culprit. Okay. And again, I was searching the pitch black first floor, Nyan. I was thinking I'd go back to the third floor, but there was a nuance in the way. Woof! The laughing doll soon Miley, Nyan. It was scary. Woof! So Gin was on the first floor until I reunited with him in the Room of Lies. Okay. I think, yeah, we should show the stun gun. Because none of these other ones seem interesting. Yeah, I think it's just...
Kana one a bit. Alright.
Do you want me to...
I want to know how long it took her to find him, basically, if he was like...
So I was talking with Now in the ruined corridor. About what? Sorry, Kana just gave the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so Kana went looking around for her alone. Is that so?
Maybe now then, still? She was talking to him.
Yeah, Now. I think it's because the plan went well, that our escape plan could progress, so it was really dependable then, and yet... I think it's show the item.
Yeah,
possibly.
Makes the most sense to do right now. Just done him with it.
It's dangerous, so Gin and I took it in secret.
Ah, so only Gin would know.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. You know the weapon.
Oh, sorry, that's you. Yeah.
You know the weapon used well, so.
Huh?
I quietly took the stun gun from the scene, so only Gin and I knew that Kyutaro was attacked with the stun gun.
Huh? I always love seeing this face.
Yeah, it's so good. The only other person who could know is the culprit. Wabam! So that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Kyutaro out. Damn it, so...
You found me so easily.
So...
Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing.
Why would Kyutaro be in the way? That doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense.
When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking.
Where do you find a dangerous thing like that, Nyan?
Can't seem to recall. Come on.
Nyan! Something feels off. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kyutaro and So?
That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough.
That can't.
Might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. But now we should spare time for something else.
If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we still have time, huh? Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean doubting so we can trust, Nyan?
That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody.
Heck yeah, Azure. Heck yeah. I'm ready to see that content.
I think this is the game telling you it's like, yeah, this was important, but wait until the next poking more into it or something.
Yeah.
Let's discuss if there's anyone else besides Soro who's acted suspicious.
Progression.
Kyutaro is still suspicious, but yeah.
Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Now spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies.
Well, Reiko is throwing accusations again.
Yeah. There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Oh, it's the Keiji video. The Keiji video. Yeah. Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, Nyan.
Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why do you know how to get to the festival?
Yeah, that is interesting. Everyone's suspicious.
That we didn't know about.
Yeah, that's like a big thing, it seems, in this game, is that and I kind of like that. I like the fact that everyone is kind of moving around doing their own stuff. It makes them feel...
doesn't just stop while you're doing things, like other people do things.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, it's like everyone's alive, moving around, doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just you directing everything that happens. There's a lot of stuff here to look at.
I want to know about that weird video for sure.
Yeah.
If you know what Now was saying.
Yeah, I think these three statements are the most interesting ones. Keiji's, Now, and Gin's. But Gin's being the most interesting.
Yeah, I want to know that for sure. Like, what video?
Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, Nyan. There was a guy with glasses and something like an axe swung at his head. Then he... Oh, this is that video. We saw this video. Oh, you weren't... I don't know if you were... I don't think you were here for this video.
I think so, no.
So, remember I said that we were searching around with Keiji on the first floor as well, and we found some security videos? we saw a video where the guy was all like, "It's all Sarah Chidoin. It's all about her." Yeah. Yeah, see, it can't be that video. Yeah, we saw this video.
Okay.
Of course, I don't suspect you or anything, Nyan. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video, Nyan. Yeah.
Yes, also interesting.
Yeah. We were holding KG's hand in the dark. It was raunchy. Heck yeah, let's go.
Well, I didn't know how to get to the first floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, censor those hands. Him noticing a secret door just by searching the room of rubble had me tilting my head a little bit. You need a better nose than a police dog to do that. Well, he has that.
Yeah, he does. If Gin has the sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then...
Just as a reminder, Gin's a human.
I love that he just...
Yeah.
I just love that he's looking at Sarah and he can just see, like, her, like, thinking maybe he is a dog or cat. And KG is just like, no, Sarah, he is a human.
Come on, pay attention. Stay within reality. Just a kid.
Okay, definitely this statement. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look, so I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well, it's possible it was just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Also, we definitely know what you're talking about. It's the KG video. That's Dev and Anya thing to do. Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah. Yeah, a video I saw with her. I think this is the moment where we can...
We have that in an item.
Yeah, we have it as an item. Where is it? Yeah, it's this one.
But do we want to show it? I mean, it incriminates KG.
I think, but that's
I think
important.
But
I think it's important to, like, keep things moving.
Yeah.
And we don't have the footage for ourselves.
Yeah. The victim video.
I'm just looking at the other stuff we have.
Oh, yeah.
This will probably be important later on the tablet, but not yet.
I think so.
I think it's the victim video we gotta do next. Okay, and we're saving. Almost at 100 again. Okay, so now, right?
Yeah.
This is it! Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? Ah, the one I dropped! Yes, that's exactly right! There was a woman tied up by chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died, and there was a man in front laughing from behind. He looks like the policeman. Though it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's kind of really hard to tell. Like, a lot of people can have this kind of hair. Like, that's like an interesting thing in a lot of visual novel games, is that since there's usually not voice acting, like, a lot of more modern ones tend to have voice acting, but of course this one doesn't. So it makes things more difficult because you can't just, like, have listened in and been like, that sounds like this person or that sounds like that person, you know? Like, I feel like it would be different if we could have heard the video and, like, been like, oh, that sounds like KG or that doesn't sound like KG. But you can't. We can only go by what looks to be there.
Yeah,
even though
because
the
it's also
characters...
because it's a policewoman. It, like, calls in the association.
Oh, snap! Oh, KG, I'm sorry, but we needed to do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but I'm pretty sure it's the only way to advance the game.
Yeah, it's the only way to advance. To me, it looks like he left the woman to die.
Ah, a shocking story.
But it could always be a forgery, yeah, with, like, Kyutaro, what he was saying before.
Yeah. Then why don't we ask? KG, is this video real, or do you deny it?
I feel so bad for putting him on the spot, like, especially since So is the one who's asking this. It makes me want to beat him up. Can't believe Anya got her favorite sim. No, I'm so sorry. Rest in pieces.
Rip,
I guess I really was your angel of death, KG. I still can't get over the fact that he freaking said that. He's like, he hears the person in the video being like, it's Sarah Cheetowen's fault. And we're like, oh no, is KG gonna hate us now? And KG's all like, I wonder if you'll be our goddess of salvation or our angel of death. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so dramatic. I'm doubting you so we can... What? I'm doubting you so we can believe you.
Remember, that's what we said before. Was that we doubt each other so we can believe in them, you know? So that we can get the doubts out there.
His words back on themselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna suplex So into the stratosphere. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Into the Shadow Realm.
Into the Shadow Realm you go. You see it's right behind you, So. The Shadow Realm is right behind you. I'm gonna just push you in there. Goodbye. The ship is dead, Big Beef. I can't believe I've done this to KG. Oh no, KG. Oh, this is hard. I want to protect.
Yeah. I don't think it's smart, but I just want to.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's so hard because the reason, like, on the one hand, like, us not protecting him would definitely make us seem more impartial, you know? Like, oh, we're giving the same treatment for everybody.
Yeah, it might cost us clout or whatever.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel bad because KG has been helping us this whole time. He's been literally helping us since the beginning, and it makes me want to protect him at the same time. Oh no!
I'll protect him just to show him that we're on his side, basically.
Yeah, just to show that we're on his side, especially since we brought this up.
Yeah.
Because I think it still shows some impartiality by us putting it out in the open, being like, here's the disc.
Yeah. Exactly. If we were completely, like, trying to protect him, then we wouldn't have shown it in the first place.
Yeah. So if we protect him, we can show, like, hey, we're still on your side. We just want everything out in the open.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. I want to do it. I want to do it.
Yeah, just
Are we doing it? Do it. I hope this wasn't the wrong choice. I mean, we saved.
Sounds like a wrong choice.
Yeah, yeah, that sounded like a wrong choice sound. Wait, please, KG is.
Or there was no real choice.
Yeah, I bet it was one of those times where it wasn't really a choice.
At least we showed him that we wants to protect him.
Yeah.
Stop, Sarah. There's no reason for you to protect me. He's right. In fact, Miss Sarah, you should press the issue for us.
What?
I'm sure even KG will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah.
Oh, snap. So I'm gonna yeet him. My full anger for him that had died down during the other game stuff has come back full force during this game. I hope this happens every time. Like, during the next one, I'll be like, actually, So's okay, or whatever.
This is a roller coaster the whole game. Yeah.
And then the next main game, I'll be like, Doodle's like teleporting into this universe to personally strangle So. Oh boy.
Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you.
You know what? Okay. This actually makes it easier for me, because I'm like, you know, I don't know, this is stuff that needed to come out at some point anyway.
would be so funny if we're like, oh, moving on, and just going to the next
moving
topic.
on. Like, okay, we're done. Azur's like, by the end of this, you're gonna love him. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I know me. Like, so everybody thinks that as soon as I see like an edgy guy in something, I usually love them or whatever, like right away. That's not true. There's been tons of times where like some of my favorite characters I hated at first. Like I at first I like everyone all knows that one of my favorite characters of all time is Goro Akechi from Persona 5. But when I first saw him, I was like, who's this jabroni? It wasn't until like later in the game, like in the original Persona 5 game, that it just like hit me all of a sudden. I was like, I love this man. I love him so much. He's my favorite boy. But yeah. Anyways, enemies to lovers and all that. Let's go. Expose Keiji by my own hand. Progress. Oh, frick, it's one of these ones. It's one of these ones again. I hate these ones.
Oh no.
I hate these ones.
I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well, and we still don't have to. We can just stop this at any point.
Yeah, this is so weird. I hate doing these ones. Yeah, strip him, Sarah.
We'll have to make this a strip search.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You can see that I'm avoiding going further because I hate this part where it's gonna be the timer sections where you gotta pick one of the several options, and I hate those. I hate those with all my heart, mind, and soul. Oh my gosh.
That's really difficult.
Can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. And I feel like these are the ones that I always end up messing up a lot of the time. Like, cause it's so hard to tell just from like these short sentences what we're actually talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's discuss the victim video now, so how about?
Okay. The cyber video showed the first trials, isn't that right? Mr. Policeman's first trial. Well, everyone knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. What?
Fuck.
What is it?
The first one, I guess.
But did we ever learn about the first trial?
Not really. It was like all we know is that like we and Kana went through the same one.
Also, there's no time limit this time. That's interesting. We're able to just... There was. The previous ones had a time limit. This time we don't have a time limit. We can just sit here and discuss it. This is weird.
Forever.
I guess it's because since Keiji is, you know, he's not actually fighting with us. So I think that's why we are not on a time limit like in the past, where we were, because we're not like in the
top one, but I'm not very good at this.
Also, I love that Jewel says, "I didn't want to fight you, me either. Let's fucking stand. Let's go." Oh my gosh. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. That's like, I feel like, but here's the thing. What I've learned from previous ones is the best ones to pick are the ones that are like conjecture. Like, if you pick the ones that are like, you have nothing to really like say about this, like those are the right ones a lot of the time. Like, this is conjecture. Like, hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. There's no evidence about this.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my gosh, this is hard.
But I'm also, I don't really know, like, because the first trial's not that well established, right? He never talked about this first trial.
I don't think he did.
So that's why I'm curious about this.
Another problem is it's been so long since the start of the game that I don't really remember the details anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been playing for like 26 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it's so fricked. I'm glad though that there's no time limit. That makes it easier than before when there was a time limit. Is a policeman's first trial. Well, everyone knows it. The sacrifice videos show the first. Yeah, the sacrifice videos show the first trials. Isn't that right? Like, did we? I can't remember what they said about the sacrifice video, the victim videos.
Yeah, me either.
I don't think they said it was a first trial exclusive. I can't remember though. All of these sound suspicious. All three of these statements don't sound right. That's the problem. Is I don't know which of these because they all sound bad. I now see why they gave us so much time because this is probably the hardest one we've had so far. Which makes sense considering KG is kind of a master at talking, just like So is in a lot of ways.
Yep.
It's just the difference between So and KG is that KG has always been on our side.
Yeah, KG is a good guy, and so is the bad guy.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Azure, what do you think? I'm throwing this to Azure. Let him be the final decider for us. Which one?
Call a friend option.
Yeah, call a friend option. I'm calling ring ring ring. Banana phone. Last one. Okie doke.
Alright.
Well, you did, with the back of your head.
Can you be sure it was me from just that?
Oh, that, yes, no, Doodle! Doodle,
You can do the next one. You can mess up the next one.
Yeah, you can do the next one, Doodle. You'll do the next one for us.
Maybe if Mr. Policeman showed up crystal clear.
That was a failure. Okay. Was our scaredy cat now able to look right at the video? Maybe she averted her eyes in fear. It happens. If she saw it alone, I'm sure. Well, the last one, yeah. JK, I don't want this responsibility. Doodle, I love you so much. Doodle, you're smart. Doodle, you're super smart. Like, don't put yourself down. Like, you figured out that other thing earlier that we were struggling with, so... Yeah, she didn't see it alone. We watched it with her. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room.
Huh.
There's no mistake, KG.
So
Got him. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? Can't really make a great call from a backside view. It's no good to suspect people over dubious information.
I mean, these are all, like, true.
Yeah. Oh, this is hard. No, Azure, you're not dumb. You're super smart, too. I'm leaving, guys.
Just Doodle, your turn is up.
Doodle, your turn is up. It's time for you to decide what our choice is.
It's your turn to die.
Yeah, your I think it's either the first or the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the last one, actually.
Could be the middle one if there's some point where we saw him from behind. Like, I don't know.
You can't leave your streaming. I just walk out and leave, and this is the rest of the stream. The last one, says Doodle.
Alright. Worked for Azure.
It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Nice.
If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting, it'd just be facts.
Uh-huh. Good work, Doodle.
Good work, Doodle. See, I told you, Doodle. Like what Kyutaro said, and now the next one will be Azure again. Like what Kyutaro said, could it be some sort of fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two after all.
Could there be no difference?
Well, but the difference is where we got it. how we got it.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it from the store.
Yeah.
Also, there's someone actually dying in there, so that person is at least real.
Yeah.
Probably.
Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. I think the last one. I feel like it could be the last one, or I guess it could be the middle.
It's not the first one.
Yeah, it's definitely not the first one, but it could be either the middle or last. Because there was a difference between the two.
Yeah.
Like, it was very different circumstances.
Yeah, I would lean middle, just because it's like deflecting again.
Yeah.
Just like last time.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we're not saying we believe it, we're like trying to work out whether or not to believe it. Right?
Yeah. Azure said, I think it's the middle, so that means... No, I'm going with what your gut is saying, Azure. If you think it's the middle, we're going middle. It's not strange at all. That was that. This is this.
Believe in it only if it's convenient to you. Can't make sense of that. That was the last one.
That was a failure. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there? Seems there is one whenever you do... Seems there is one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friend, sister, student, teacher, any sort of connect... What the frick? What does this mean? What are these last two? I don't get what these...
Well, what he means is like the first trial was always two people who were connected somehow, but he's claiming he has no connection to her. So either we disprove that, like, the first trial is always a pair, or we...
Oh no, yeah, that one! The first trial was not always a pair. Remember, we had trials that were first trials that weren't pairs.
Yeah.
But you could say...
whenever you do it as a pair. So if there is a pair, then there's a connection, is what he's saying.
Yeah, so I think it could be that. Oh wait, but it seems there is one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. That was true, because we had our friend. It was Mishima now, student teacher, and of course sisters. So friend, sister, student, teachers, any sort of connection.
Yeah, we'll go for the first one, because I mean she was wearing a police uniform. That's pretty...
About that, the woman in the video was wearing a police uniform.
Huh.
You're a policeman too, KG. Is this just a coincidence?
I give.
Discussion end. Did we get it?
Yeah, we got two wrong, but...
Okay.
I give up.
We did it.
Can't beat you, Sarah.
We messed up a bit, but in the end it was okay.
Yeah.
Whee! Thanks, guys. Azure Doodle, Rolf, all of you are amazing. I would not be able to figure this stuff out on my own. I'm just saying. Nah, Azure, you're a smart bean.
We should have listened to Azure's self-reflection on the second one.
Nah, Azure's a smart bean. I feel like some of those were, like, really vague, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this section is super hard, so I wouldn't feel bad about going wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking know either.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm the one, like, streaming all this and going through all of it, and I still was like, what?
Yeah. And these things are always designed from, like, to the developer, it's, like, clear, because they make it... Like, they know what they're going for, but like everyone else has to guess how their thought patterns work.
Yeah. Know you, Azure. And you too, Doodle, you're a smart being.
Yeah, I already read this one.
Okie doke. Please tell us everything, KG.
The video is real. Oh shit. The victim video that now I saw, and it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megami Sasahara. She was my boss since I joined the force.
Oh snap. Oh, you were in The Voice?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the young, non-dyed haired KG. This is so weird. This feels wrong. This feels wrong. It feels like Keiji should have blonde hair. What the frick?
I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. It's up to you,
I can do this. Also, I love her character design.
Yeah.
Good to meet. I'm trying to think of a voice to give her. Wait, no, I have a great idea. Good to meet you. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes you my partner. Keiji before he hit his rebellious phase. Heck yeah. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi.
Yes, ma'am.
But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last.
I heard you are rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you, serve as a trainer for the likes of me?
Hee, I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you.
Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. Criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi.
What?
Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. This is America. We have accountability.
In self-defense, yes.
But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. It's like I'm having a harder time doing his voice because it just doesn't look like the normal Keiji.
Yeah, it's like you're looking at it and it's like, oh, this is a different man.
Yeah, I am trying to do the voice a bit different as well, but it's like hard to hold on to. Yeah.
It's fine, no worries. Yeah. I shot and then I missed and then I shot again and then I missed again.
Just do baby voice.
Just use a baby voice, oh my gosh. That's just what the law says, you've done nothing wrong.
I heard you made the backroom deal.
I love it. So what? Get back to your duty or police. Corruption in the police force. Who would have thought? I never would have expected. Never would have expected. I thought they would be legit. Get back to your duty or police. Keiji realizing the truth about police brutality, the game.
She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I ordered the worst kind of death. Left her to die. Now I...
Oh no, Keiji.
But I killed her, Megumi.
Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, Nyan!
Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Azure, his eye is gonna fall out. Yeah, it was bulging pretty hard. Keiji.
I'm surprised what a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst.
Oh, shut up, so! Shut
Go
the
die in the
heck
fire,
up!
so. If you vote for me, I won't complain, seeing as I'll be dead.
Yeah. No! No!
Maybe I'll come haunt you, like Joe.
Heck yeah, then I'll have both Joe and So. Joe-So! Joe-So! Oh wait, no, I meant Joe and Keiji. Why? I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. It's already the end of the stream, that's why.
Ghost harem. Go.
Ghost harem, let's go. Everyone! Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you'll vote for, which forest should enter the final vote. Yeah, it's already time! No way, that was way too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card traits this time, you see.
Precisely. Choosing a victim without satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either.
Ugh. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Kitaro's so cagey. You three are pretty sketchy.
Oh, hold up! Don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower.
Hi, Bjorn. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. You're a great bean. Thank you for the shout out for Bjorn Azure. You're the best.
Kitaro's so big, he can't for 2.
Yeah, he could be 2 people. we gotta suspect someone again, Wolf. That maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote. Yan, who to leave out?
Yeah, I would say I agree with that.
Yeah. Heck yeah, 88%. Let's go.
Damn.
So a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea again. Really, Wolf? If you aren't chosen the preliminary vote and are dropped out because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it! Wolf, let's talk about who we want to leave out, Nyan. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, Nyan, because she's super dependable for reasoning. Woof!
You should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Yutaro. Wait, what? Why?
How about we leave out Gin since he doesn't have any tokens?
We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing the kids no good at all.
Yeah. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start? I have to say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out.
Right, if we're leaving someone out, I would say Miss Sarah too.
Oh, what? So has changed his
doing?
course. Yeah, so I don't get what his whole plan is here. I'm very confused. No. He's like flip-flopped from before. It's very weird.
Oh, Jesus, the whole thing still.
Yeah, that's why So trying to slide in the DMs. He's like, now that KG's out of the picture, time to get in there.
Oh, that's his plan. He's just trying to get KG killed, so he's next in line.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Enemies to lovers for real. Anyways, I think we'll save, and then we're gonna call it for today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like do the preliminary vote first, but this seems like it's gonna be a whole nother section before that.
I feel like if we start now, it's just gonna take 5 more million years. Yeah.
Last time we did that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, we tried doing that last time and we almost died. We were like, we went into like 5 hours because of that the last time.
Yeah, let's just call it here.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it here at 98 and we'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah, as always, thank you, Rolf, for joining.
Yeah.
You're the best as being. Thank you so much. No. I love your voices so much. They're so good.
Thank you.
You just let me know when you're available again. We can always still do it Mondays if they're still good for you.
Yeah, I'm good with keeping it a solid schedule. That's fine.
Heck yeah! And I hope your animation
real quick, but I think it's gonna be fine.
Heck yeah! I hope your animation class goes well. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm really excited / nervous.
Yeah, that's always how it is though. When you're starting a new thing, you're always like, ah. But I believe in you. You got this. We're all here to cheer you on.
Yeah.
Thanks. Right. Also, like, I want to say thank you to Rolf, thank you to Doodle and Azure, thank you all so much for joining. Like, I feel like if I was doing this visual novel on my own, I would be struggling so much more. Having you guys to, like, bounce off ideas helps so much. So thank all 3 of you so much. Y'all are the best.
Alright, until next time.
Yeah, see you
have a good
later,
day.
Rolf. Yeah, have a good night to you, Rolf. I love you very much. Get some good rest, drink plenty of water, stay safe and healthy, and good luck with everything.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya! So anyways, now that we're done with this, and I'm sorry, Bjorn, for you coming in right at the end. But it has been already 3 hours, and I am getting a little tired, and I do need to take my medicine, so that's another thing as well. But thank you so much for joining anyway, Bjorn. I love you very much. I would have joined if I was really killing you like in Ace Attorney. Oh my gosh. Nah, Azure, Doodle, both of you are essentially like a part of these streams at this point with how often y'all come in here to join for these. So thank you so much. I love you both so much. Y'all are great beans, great friends. I'm so grateful to have so many amazing friends on my side. Like, legit, I think about everyone that I met through, like, Sushi Court and whatnot, and how grateful I am to have met all of you, because, like, I consider all you guys to be my bestest friends, and actually some of the best people I've known, like, throughout my entire life. So I'm really glad to have met, and I now know all of you and have all of you guys as friends. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all so much. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I probably won't be on Discord later today because I might try and do some work instead. We'll see. Maybe try and do one of my articles tonight. I'll see, and then of course do articles tomorrow as well. But we'll see how things go. I definitely want to join one of these nights in the Discord, just so we can watch more anime, since we're a bit behind on animes. So I definitely want to bring that back, watch the episodes that we missed of the anime that we're watching, and maybe also watch some DN Angel if there's time as well. We'll see. Oh, you have all week off? Heck yeah, Azure, you're the bestest being. I'll let you know. I love you so much. I'll at you whenever I have time. Probably not until Wednesday. Wednesday I might have time. It depends on how much work I get done beforehand, but hopefully Wednesday or whatever I'll have time. But I'll let you know. Azure, also Doodle as well, because you were there too, and I love ya. But yeah, thank you guys all so much. I do think about all y'all all the time, and how amazing all of you guys are, and how grateful I am to have you guys as friends. I hope you all know that I love you all so much. But anyways, let's see who we shall raid. I'm refreshing the screen to see who's live. Let's see. I guess the only person who's live right now to raid is Q-Flux, so I'm gonna raid Q-Flux as usual. I'm gonna raid my good friend Q-Flux. Let's go! Yeah, anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day / night, whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you then. Y'all are amazing. I'll go eat and hydrate, definitely. I'm super thirsty from playing a visual novel game as usual. But yeah, anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.